I always find it so hilarious when you see those pictures of people who start to look like their pets, and it's kind of ridiculous and crazy just how similar it can look. And so I recently got a haircut, and Bella recently got a haircut, and this is what happened. Mama, can we tell? Can we tell that Mama and Mama each got some haircuts? You can't really. Mama, where's your face? There we go. Oh no. We each have a tiny little blonde bob. Bella, there we go. Do we look alike? Is there a resemblance? Honestly, I have to tell you that we both seemingly have the big Italian nose. But that's okay. That's okay. Oh my gosh. We both have short. I noticed this in the car when I was driving her home. Is there a resemblance? There might be something of a resemblance. Look at those little ears. Who's the cutest baby? Who's the cutest baby? I am, Mom. Why do we talk to Bella like she's stupid? She's really not. She's super sweet. But she has little short ears now. Whoops, where are you going? Where's your face? She has little short ears now because she gets chronic ear infections. And so, there it is. Oh no. Sorry for the bad angle, but you should have seen me trying to set up the shot. It took like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Nice. Smile, Mama. Oh my God. We have the same hair. The last thing I want to show you is, I think I mentioned before how I can't help but laugh hysterically when I see people fall down. Even if they experience an injury, I don't know, there's something wrong with me because I start to laugh. The other thing that I do, which is kind of awful, is I love watching, there's a video that's going around like YouTube and Facebook and stuff. It's when dogs fail. Oh my God, it is hilarious. And so my dogs fail epically at trying to catch treats when you throw treats at them. And so I thought I would share it. So hold on, let me show you. Okay, we've got sitting puppies who are very excited right now. Bella, you ready? Bella, here we go. Ready? Okay, Fred, here it goes. Ready? That's so mean. Bella, Fred, ready? Bella. Oh, she got it. Bella, ready? Oh, she totally proves me wrong. Oh, Fred. Oh, you people, I cannot tell you how many times I've done this and she misses. Bella. Oh, miss. Okay, well, see, now I feel better. Oh, Fred starts to jump before it even reaches him. All right, you guys, ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Are you ready? Guys, ready? Whoa. Here we go. Whoa, Fred's looking. Nothing's happened. Oh my God. Was that as much fun for you as it was for me? I'm concerned that that was not as much fun for you as it was for me, especially since it was a little difficult to see the treats, but I can't believe she caught them. She never catches them. She totally called me out and proved me wrong. She was like, Mom, I am so not letting you make fun of me. I probably deserve that. Hey, so I think that by the time you're watching this, I am actually cruising on my cruise to Bermuda, which I kind of, it's still a couple days before we go. And I, of course, was excited to be able to go on vacation. I'm going with my family. And, I mean, I was excited, but I kind of didn't realize just how excited I was, and then actually just how much I needed it, until I realized it's only a couple of days away. And now my work days cannot go fast enough. Like, I can't take it. Like, I am super, super antsy right now. I'm just like, I just want to be on my way. I want to be done with work, and I just want to be gone. This will actually be a treat for me, because up until, you know, this past year, and so all 12 years even before that, I ran my own business, and trying to go away on vacation was torture. Like, it literally got to the point where it almost wasn't worth it, because it took me, you know, when it came to scheduling and stuff and getting things ready and prepared, it took me like 3 weeks to get ready. My husband and I would work overtime in order to get the clients taken care of in advance. We worried about whatever money we were not making and that we were missing out on. And then when we got back, we came back to trying to clean up, you know, not clean up because it's not like anything ever went wrong, but we just had to catch up from the actual time of being away. And so now, because we don't run our own business anymore, and there's definitely pros and cons either way. I loved being my own boss for a number of reasons. And then on the flip, actually, as it turns out, pretty much every client is your boss. You know, so you think you don't have this like head boss, but basically all of your clients are your boss, because you want to take care of each and every single one of them. And you hope that you don't ever upset anybody, because all it takes is one person who starts, you know, going around saying some negative stuff, and thankfully that never happened to us. We had the best clients ever. But you worry about that. And honestly, if you didn't worry about that, you shouldn't be running a business, because it would mean that you weren't 100% involved in your clients. So anyway, taking a vacation though, even though we ran our own business and didn't have to get authorization to take time off, was a mess, because it was so much prep in advance, stress while we were gone, and then so much work when we got back. I used to, initially at the beginning of that dozen years, I used to check my voicemail, and I'd bring my calendar, and I'd bring work stuff with me. By the end though, I was like, no, I mentally need a break right now. It's nearly impossible to take work with you and still actually have that vacation. So anyway, I am distinctly very excited, but I wanted to get on real quick because I posted last week that vlog where I discussed reincarnation. And I remember before doing it, I was like, I'm not sure this is the best idea. Like I was saying in that intro to the vlog, and I'll link the vlog so you can go check it out. I remember saying, you know, you don't discuss religion or politics, and, you know, reincarnation kind of falls into that a little bit. Well, first of all, let me just say that it was awesome to be able to feel comfortable enough to share that with you, but also your reactions were amazing. I had a number of people say, you know, according to my faith, reincarnation just isn't something that, you know, we believe in. But then you admitted, you know, but hey, what I was talking about in reference to reincarnation had actually crossed your mind. And not that I wasn't even trying to change anybody's mind. I was just kind of putting it out there. And so what I'm so excited about is the ability for us, because I was like, the reason I decided to actually talk about reincarnation was because I was like, you know what, my viewers are so much smarter than that. And there is definitely, so there would be no reason for me to not want to discuss it. There is definitely something to be said for discussing a topic with someone as personal or as related to your faith or religion. But there's definitely something to be said for being able to discuss that with someone else and not feel like you have to defend it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you have a differing opinion with someone, you should want to talk to them and not either have the argument and try to convince them to be on your side or then just not talk about it at all. You should want to get their side of the story, and you should want to be exposed to all of the different perspectives, because that is the sign of intelligence. You know, the opposite of that is being stubborn and being so close-minded that you won't even entertain that there could be an opinion other than your own. And I kind of think that's part of the problem. I hate hypocrites and I hate stubbornness, because it just means you are completely closing yourself off and not being open to what other possibilities there are out there. You have to have an open mind. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. It happens to be what I'm thinking about right now, but I love to ask people questions about what they think or what they believe, or to hear what their perspective or their opinion is, because that's what expands my mind and my perspective. It makes me just kind of grow, kind of like as a human being even. And so I just wanted to say thank you for not turning that video into a debate or into I mean, even an attack. I mean, I've seen people on YouTube, they can get violent and vicious. And when you touch, even just tickle a topic such as reincarnation in relation to religion and faith, I mean, even sometimes when you tickle it, I mean, it sets people off. And I never wanted my channel to ever be that. And so I kind of blindly went in and said, well, I'm just gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna test the waters. I'm gonna see how this goes. And you guys handled it beautifully, which really lets me know. And again, I don't ever want to get into such a specific religion or politics discussion, but sometimes the things that are part of humanity and part of our existence sometimes tickle those controversial topics. So I appreciate being given the latitude to potentially explore them. I don't even know what those topics would be, honestly. Like, I haven't thought that far ahead, but I know that it's something to consider based on the way this went so wonderfully. And so I just wanted to acknowledge that your open-mindedness is so refreshing and such a pleasure to participate in, because like I said, when I talk with stubborn or hypocritical people, which obviously is an entirely other conversation, but stubbornness in particular is just so frustrating and maddening. And I really appreciate the opinions and perspectives that you guys have been giving me in relation to how my topic and my conversation related to your own faith, and how you also were willing to demonstrate your own open-mindedness. I am completely rambling right now because what I'm saying out loud, like the words that I'm hearing myself say out loud, just make me feel so good. Like, I'm like legit so happy, because I wasn't worried or nervous. I was just kind of tentative. You know, like I just didn't know how it was gonna go. And honestly, you never know how anything you say is gonna go. People can misinterpret anything that you say. And you can't possibly make everybody happy, that being another kind of mantra to live by. But but recognizing and being able to have the freedom and the liberty to talk to you guys. I mean, I never imagined that YouTube would be a platform for that. You know, and I still love beauty, of course, and I love the idea of makeup and beauty. One, because I'm cheap and I like to not spend a lot of money, or if I'm going to spend a lot of money on a beauty product, I want to know that it's good. But I love the idea of beauty and makeup in relation to how it makes you feel and what it does for your confidence and how you then grow as a person. And I never imagined that my channel would also include these kinds of discussions, and even my silly ones where I'm talking about Fred and the idea of losing my little guy when he passes, which I know will come, you know. So being able to share those sorts of things in my vlog, and also give you an insight and indication to just how crazy I can be sometimes, like, it's just really cool. And so thank you. All of a sudden I realized I was getting ready for my trip, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's like a bunch of things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that I started this past week curling my hair with my flat iron, which, P.S., I had to go on YouTube to learn the technique for, which still, I probably should have filmed like the first couple of days I was doing it, because it was a physical disaster where you're trying to, you know, get your hands around and you're trying not, it was hilarious. So, what I wanted to talk about real quick though was the fact that I did my hair hours ago. Now, I have virtually pin straight hair. It does not like curling. I wind up having to spray it, and I have to spray it before, I have to spray it after, and then texturize and all this kind of stuff, because it really does like to fall so quickly. And in fact, I always, like when I use my curling iron, I always over curl it, almost like, you know, Shirley Temple curls. And then I go through the rest of my morning and I get ready, because by then, in that short amount of time, my hair will start to fall and it will start to relax, you know, in a good way, so that it looks like nice loose curls. So I got ready really fast this morning and I used my flat iron, and this is hours later. And I can't believe that hours later, I still have anything that looks like a curl. This got a little out of control over here. I'm not sure what this hair right here is doing. But I tuck my hair behind my ear a lot, so I think that might be, did you see me like just get drunk there and totally tilt the camera? I think this is because I tuck my hair behind my ear a lot, and so, but whatever. This is like 8 hours later, and a nap. Because I got up at 3:30 this morning, and when I got home from work in the middle of the day, I was tired. And so I took a minor little nap, like a neat nap, you know, when you lay and you're like very stiff. But still, I'm a sleepy rustler. You know, I rustle in my sleep a lot. And so what my point is, I think I'm just too excited about my trip. What my point is that I can't believe that the flat iron curl is lasting so much longer than the curling iron curl. And this makes me very excited, because I'm really trying to limit the number of hot tools that I bring on my trip. And so I'm very excited now just to bring a flat iron so that I could go straight or I could go curly. And this makes me very content, because I feel like I'm not packing nearly as much, as evidenced by the fact that I'm packing a ton of makeup, which I just posted in one of my last videos, what's in my travel makeup bag. Yeah, some of you guys are telling me I pack too much. I agree, but I can't help it. Something else I wanted to tell you about was the fact that my skin right now is awful. I have not felt this insecure about my skin since I was like a teenager, and wasn't even wearing a lot of makeup. And I'm still wearing makeup now, and I'm still feeling really insecure. And I don't know which came first. It's like a chicken or egg sort of question. I used by Fresh one of their face masks. It's called the Umbrian Clay Mattifying Mask. That sounded nice. Mattifying, meaning that it's going to kind of, you know, mattify you, clean out my pores, because it's kind of like a clay-based mask. It's by Fresh. It's a brand that I love. And I don't know if the mask itself is making me break out, like literally cause the breakouts, or if it's because like I had the breakouts like were there, and then the mask just kind of brought them out. You know, like, so it actually did clean out my pores, like, in a good way. I don't know if the breakouts are a good or a bad thing. But I do know I would have liked some warning that I was going to have a lot of breakouts, because I might have changed the timing of the mask so that I didn't have to walk around work all this week and feel like I should be wearing a paper bag over my head. So, I don't know. So if you're doing, like, a purifying mask, do you break out because you're cleaning your skin out? Or do you? The other thing is, I've used masks before, and I've never broken out so much before. But maybe the masks weren't doing as good enough a job. I don't know if I'm supposed to be happy or sad right now. I don't know if I should go back to this mask or get a completely different mask. I have no idea. I'm supposed to know these sorts of things. I am a beauty YouTuber. Now I feel a little bit incompetent. Not only do I feel insecure because of my skin, I feel a little incompetent with the information and education I'm trying to give you guys. So I need help. Do I keep using the mask and keep cleaning my skin out, or do I go get something else? Because I don't know which came first, the mask or the acne. So this is the packing situation that I have going on right now. So we don't leave for another day and a half, and that's just quite, you know, you put everything kind of together, and then you go in last minute, you know, and then you kind of, you button everything up and you finalize everything. So I'm not going to go through everything in such ridiculous detail, but I guess let me just show you kind of the way I pack things. So I've got these kind of awesome, really large makeup bags, and each one is its own department. And inside each makeup bag is a series of Ziploc bags. So here, let's pull out this one. This one right here, I love these makeup bags. They're like totally huge, so you get like a ton of room. So this is the Ziploc bag for dry hair. So this is, I'm out of control. If you thought you were scared of me from the OCD pack rat travel makeup bag video, this will just turn you right over the edge. Okay, so this is my dry hair bag. This is when I don't wash my hair, and these are the styling tools that I use when I'm doing my hair when it's dry in the morning. And then obviously I'm going to have the wet hair bag in here, which has some shampoo and conditioner, and then a kind of wet heat protectant spray so that when I dry my hair, it's pretty protected. And then there's some other, my brushes are in there and combs, and I've got my dry shampoo in there. And so all of them are kind of like that. So this one is the face care bag, and this is the face treatment bag. And then, I don't know if there's another, there might be like a face washing bag. Oh yeah, so there's the face cleansing bag. You guys, I'm out of control. Can we still be friends? Can we still be friends? I'd like to still be friends. But I like to be organized. So I've got little cases inside of little cases, which is also why I've got like a very large luggage. And then I've got packing cubes. Hold on. So these are, this particular brand is called Sacke, S-H-A-C-K-E, the Shacky Pack. I don't know. I got it on Amazon, and I got the ones that are all for the same size, because they have ones that come in like 4 different sizes. But these are incredible. So I've got shirts in one of them, pants in another. I've got my workout gear in one, and then I think the other one's got like socks and underwear and bras and pajamas, I even think, are in there. So I am very distinctly an organized packer, although right now, if you were to take a look, there's just kind of no organization right now. But I promise you, this will all look much better tomorrow. So for those of you wondering about Fred and Bella, we have a groomer that we love, and we asked her about what to do, like who to take care of them, because as it turns out, the closest members of my family are all coming with me on the trip, those who have babysat for Bella before and Fred before. And so we tried to give Bella to my best friend who has a couple beagles, and I think Bella is just too big for them, because they were like, holy shit, who are you and what are you doing here? We tried to have a little meet and greet that didn't work out so well. So our groomer recommended that one of her clients sits for dogs, is a dog sitter in her home, and we were able to meet her, and she seems really lovely. And I guess I kind of feel like a parent, like I think about parents, like when you send your kids to school, like you don't actually interview the teacher, you know, specifically, but you're sending them off to be with another adult for like an entire day. And so I kind of feel that way. Actually, I feel probably a little bit worse, which is probably why it's a good reason that I don't have children. But I'm kind of sending my guys out to kind of be with a stranger, and I'm a little bit nervous about it. And I'm going to miss them a ton. Like, I've been giving them like hugs and snuggles and kisses for like the last, more so than usual, for like the last couple days. And so, have any of you guys ever done that? Like left your dogs with someone that like wasn't a family member? I mean, it's gonna be fine, right? She can reach us by email if there was ever anything going on. My groomer, and my vet are all very connected. They're actually kind of like our pet trifecta. And so if anything went wrong with my guys, you know, she knows my vet very well. And so it's gotta be fine. But I have to tell you, it is weird. It feels so weird. Like we've met her, but now I'm gonna give her my lives. Is this what real parenting feels like? Is this something related to like a motherly instinct? I'm not sure, because I've been convinced up until this point that I wasn't born with motherly instinct. So, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. What's happened with you guys? Have you done it before? Please tell me it went well.